Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Hankerburger, and as you can see, on a hunter, one am I not. Okay, so today's guide will involve leveling our pets, and leveling our pets requires a lot of things. There's a few things that we need to keep in mind. First off, we have things like I'll probably put some up right here. Uh, we need to get 5% of our level to level our pets. So if you need let's do guess here 200,000 sorry, let's do 100,000. So for sake of me, 5% of 100,000 is I fucked myself here with this number. Hey Siri, what's 5% of 100,000?
5% times 100,000 is 5,000.
Yeah, that's right. You need 5,000 XP to level your pet. See, we're level 50, so that's closer to 10 to 20,000. But yeah, so we need to be farming mobs that give us XP. Pretty simple, right? Well, it is. I'm going to show you two guides today. One's Oldman, one's ZF, and yeah, let's get into it. Boosting these pets. Yeah, so let's just get a quick start here. Nothing really scary. So how pet leveling works, by the way, you need to get 5% of your level per pet level. So let's say we are currently, right now, I've been doing this for a little bit. My pet's submissive, right? He's level 3, loyalty level 3. I want to give him to level 6. Best way to do it, make sure your pet is always happy. And with a happy pet, yeah. So one happy pet is enough to get yourself max loyalty gains. And yeah. All right. So for the pool, we're going to go ahead and I might have died my last attempt. If your pet dies, not the end of the world. You want to go ahead and get it out, feed it, get ready, get it back up to 125% happiness. Because when it comes out, you do not want it to be in red. You want it to be in you want it to at least be content, because it might die. So you are risking it dying for this, which might be the drawback for this one, but comparatively to ZF, because ZF, you do not use your pet to pull. You don't pull any of these. They're just a waste of your time. You can pull the Goliath if you want. And the Shriek Bats are also not gray. Like I said, you need to be getting 5% of your XP bar per mob. Sorry, you need to be getting 5% of a level to get anything from these mobs for XP levels, because it's 5% of your level is one level for your pet, and you want to make sure that it's happy or content at all times, otherwise it will lose loyalty. And losing loyalty means your pet will run away, or it will down level, and you're trying to gain levels, not lose levels. So that's not very helpful. As you can see here, very simple pull. We're going to be doing 2 pulls for this. Nothing crazy. And I prefer Oldman because it is a better gold farm. You do make a little bit more money from Oldman, but ZF's still a great, it's easier, not as difficult, right? So you can crank it out a lot easier. I'll come back when the pull starts. All right, so you can see the pull started here. So you want to pull out your pet, put it on stay. Make sure it's on stay. You can pull this Sentinel if you want. Sentinel is not required though, so that's up to you. And you're just gonna kill it like normal. Just make sure you're coming back these back rocks, jumping up here, so the pathing of the brawlers and maulers don't mess up. And yeah, that's about it. You're just gonna keep rinsing and repeating for this pull. Very simple, very easy for Oldman. And yeah, this is just the pulls you're gonna do. I'll come back to you after these mobs are all dead. Alright, so I am almost done wrapping up this pull here. So we will pretty much get this over with here in a sec. And I will show you. You're gonna get a good decent amount of gold. Raw and all that. And this is a good gold farm. As I've shown, I've made a YouTube video over the gold farm. If you're interested in the gold farm part of this, go check it out. It's not an in-depth guide on how to do it, but it is an in-depth guide of pulling everything. So if you're interested in that type of things, I will it's on my YouTube channel. Easy find. But yeah. If you want, you can throw your pet out there. It doesn't need to get into combat, though. It's not important. It just needs to be with you while it's out, and you need to kill the mobs. You don't need to get the killing blow, sorry. The mob needs to die while the pet's out. That is the requirement. And yeah, you just loot it up. Yeah, it's pretty easy. You get mage weave, cloth, blues, greens, block boxes, and these two. These are really nice. It's a good farm for those. And yeah, I'll be back at ZF. Alrighty, we're back in ZF. I have never seen there being a mob pathing there. I was sitting in this dungeon for a little bit working. So we're gonna. Ooh, cool. I forgot. Make sure you don't have your pet out for this part. We do not want our pet being sacked, and we do not want to kill our pet on accident. So yeah, let's just make sure that we get our pet away. Put it away. Make sure it's out. Let's get on our mount. Get here. We're level 50 now, so don't worry about everything. And yeah, let's get to getting there. Let's get to that point where we need to be. We just run through all these mobs. Make sure you're turning. Make sure you're dodging, weaving, resisting, everything. Make sure you're getting to where we need to be. I want to hug this right wall here, so if we can get away from this basilisk. And yeah, I will take the little rest stop here, but you could keep going if you want, if you're ready for that. I like to take this rest stop so I can feign and eat. Make sure I'm full health. Don't want to accidentally get dazed and have to feign and I'm half health and I'm forced to use something I don't want to use. But yeah, let's get on our gray ram here. Let's get back to going. Up, up, up. All right, get on our gray ram. So, if you do see this blood drinker, we do need to wait for it. We cannot go with the blood drinker right there because the blood drinker will kill you. Not kill you, but if you're running around with Tiger, obviously it's gonna aspect of the pack or aspect of to cheat us, or it will catch up to. So that's good enough to go. We're gonna jump down here, start this, and yeah. I like to click escape so I can see when I'm getting casted at. And she did complete the cast, so I need to switch. And yeah, there we go. Got to this point. Don't feign. Do not feign. Whatever you do, do not feign. Unless you are okay with doing the one evade spot. If you know how to do the evade spot in the, it's like a water fountain or something. If you're okay with that, go for it. Do it. That's a really good evade spot. Really helpful. I'm pretty much full health still, so I'm just going to go ahead and go pop another pop aspect of the pack. Go back to pulling and get all the rest of these. And I like to pull this last one, and I feign death here. This is the thing. If you jump in here and slash sleep, it will line of sight you. And yeah, this is completing the pulling aspect of it. I'm just gonna jump up here, right? Get all the way up. I'm gonna throw a frost trap here. No mobs are there yet because they're still aggroed to you. And we're gonna run all the way around here. That ice trap is gonna be the thing that pulls that pack and pulls most of the packs, right? So I'm actually too far up. I need to, they're gonna pull to me. You gotta feign death here. Everything will break off. That ice trap is going to trigger. With that ice trap triggering and you being all the way up here, you're fine. I'm also going to go ahead and get in line of sight of these so I can multi-shot that. Multi-shot will get most of the aggro started for you, but if it doesn't get everything, just make sure we do get as much as we can here. If you do get hit, not the end of the world. And let's pull out our pep. Put him on stay, like always. Get him stayed up. And we're going to hit... I use Ferocious Howl. Complete waste, but you can use it if you want. And we're just going to work on getting all the zombies up. Be careful with Ferocious Howl, though, because Ferocious Howl is an aggro gainer. So it will pull aggro if you don't have any. How you don't have any aggro? Pretty impressive to me, actually. See right here? This mob right here? I actually will have to melee him and hope he doesn't daze me. But yeah, he's going to be off... what's it called? He will be separated the entire fight. So I'm going to have to do these wide, very wide jumps here. Back and forth. So these mobs will run down so I can attempt to group them back up. Remember, very, very wide jumps if you mess up here. just so we can get everything grouped back up. Wide jump. Wide jump. Get our flame trap down. Wide jump. And that's just your repeating pattern. And look, that zombie is back to where I need him to be. He's in a decent spot. He will group up right there. And now we can go back to our killing. Don't ferocious howl like I did. That, it won't kill you. It will make it harder. And yeah, just go back to what we know, what our roots are. Being absolute dog shit at the game and being hunter bots. Yeah. That's what we are meant to do. Just keep jumping back and forth. Back and forth. And yeah, that's all you do. This is your leveling boost for your pet. I'll come back to you because this will take a little bit. This kill sequence takes a few, maybe like 3 minutes. So we'll come back once I'm done with it. Alrighty, we're concluding our packs up here. And it's pretty much one-shotted as I've seen. And yeah, let's Now, for XP per hour per your pet, I can't really guarantee. I can't really give numbers because pet leveling is very finicky, as I've noticed. Sometimes with things that I know give 5 times the XP as they should, they don't really do much. But yeah, probably sitting 6 minutes at the start of the dungeon and just doing nothing was probably not very helpful when you're trying to make a guide about time and whatnot. We do have one more pack though, and we will keep our pet right there. Make sure with this farm you do have the benefit of you can keep him happy the whole time, and I unfortunately didn't because I'm not very smart, unfortunately. And yeah, so what you can do, make sure it's fed, make sure he's a happy boy, make sure he's ready, and yeah, let's get to the Scarab pack here. This for doing this is preference, so you can do either or. We see that blood drinker right there, so we want to be pretty careful because the blood drinker, that's something I want to pull. Alrighty, so get up here. I'm just gonna get around this blood drinker if I can. There we go. Dismiss your pet here. Don't want him running around because if your pet's running around, it might actually pull something, might get aggro, might not teleport to you immediately, it might die. And dying is not good because you have to revive it. Revive it's going to take a lot of time. That could be life or death. I accidentally really messed that up there, so I'm going to go ahead and feign, unfortunately. I have to. And just wait till it traps, it evades. Alright, let's go ahead and pull these Scarabs. Okay, that's out of range. That's okay. That is a-okay. Go ahead and slow him. See if we can get around this witch doctor. I did not, so I'm just gonna frost trap him, get him out of the picture. Won't want him. And you're gonna jump up here and get up onto this statue here. You have 10 seconds, by the way. From the point you step onto that statue, you have 10 seconds to run all the way to this platform. If you don't, all the mobs will jump off. Now, get your pet out. Do not ferocious howl. Do not make that same mistake, and just stand here. That witch doctor might be a problem. I'm pretty sure witch doctors don't cast though, so I think that's not gonna be the world for me. And you want to stay here as like humanly possible as long as you can, and jump back over. I don't have anything I need to worry about. These scarabs do cast something. If you really don't want it and you're a dwarf, you can just cleanse yourself. If that's a really big issue to you, you can do that. But like I said, do your wide jumps, get back and forth. She's casting, not the end of the world. She has the minute factor that all the other mobs have now, of the speed run strategy. I'm actually going to Dwarven racial so I can show you that it does drop the disease, and we're gonna keep jumping back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. It's very, very, very just obnoxious farm, but I mean, shoot, all farms are obnoxious nowadays, so We just want to keep these as grouped as possible, so we're not spending 30 minutes single targeting everything down, back, forth, back, forth. Very fun grind, can't you see? But yeah, this is probably these are the two fastest methods I've seen to level your pet up. And yeah, these if you aren't someone who spams dungeons, and let's say you just tamed your core hound, right? And that core hound, you just tamed your core hound, you've been doing Mara runs, right, for that 25 mobs. I'm actually gonna send my pet against this witch doctor, because she does have a chance to go into this wall right here, and you cannot line of sight her anymore. And you don't want that, because if she's out of your line of sight, can't do anything about it. But yeah, there you go. I'm going to loot this. I'm going to show you how to get out of here effectively, and yeah. Alrighty, so, looted everything. Dismiss your pet. Get on your ram. You know, gotta give it that. And you can see there's some nice gear we got here. Nothing worth selling, but there's some mage weave, stamina scrolls, useless. And it sells for 5, but if I get 5, who knows? I'd probably just send these all to your DE'er, and yeah, just throw them on DE or merchant. Merchant's a good option on some of these more expensive ones. These are all really cheap, and they DE for a lot. All right, so we're gonna come up here. We have the benefit of being a hunter, so we can feign death and reset. I tried showing that in a video, and kind of died. Frost trap him. Oh my god, did I miss the jump? Alright, now we want to backpedal jump without being dazed. Okay, he's casting, so I'm going to backpedal jump. I'm going to miss the jump. I am amazing at this, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Okay, I'm just going to feign death here. Just wait for that to end before I jump back up. Holy sh... I'm probably dead here. He does do a cast, and I'm kind of worried about it. Let me eat. Alright, we're gonna feign death again. I really don't want to die right now. And I can, just eat. Hmm. 71 healing per second, my ass. Fucking not even moving. Alright, well, it seems we're in a predicament here where I am getting perma... whatever the fuck this is called, entangling rooted. So we're gonna just have to YOLO this. Fuck up the junk, I fuck up the death. Jump, feign, log out. I might be, well, I'm about a dwarven height, right? But it's like a 1 1/4 dwarven height. I might be too low, who knows, we'll see. And yeah, when you log back in, you should be back in ZF. Yep, here we go. Back here, and yep, just walk out. Bada bing, bada boom. Go back in, reset, get your pet out, rinse and repeat. There you go. That is your guide.